Today we're going to make hard candy because I really want candy. Like, I really miss candy. While I was making the sugar wax, this gave me an idea, and I am going to attempt to make hard candy using sugar, water, and flavor. I have 6 different flavors to try. There's rum, coconut, which I figured then I can make coconut rum, anise, which I figure will probably taste like licorice, butter. I tried butter candy before. It tasted good. Now I'm kind of curious to see if I can make my own. Peppermint and maple. So the first one we're going to try is rum, because that just sounds really delicious. I also have a pot with my handy dandy kitchen thermometer on it, because you're supposed to put 1 part sugar, 1 part water, and then boil it to about 300. I don't know if you're supposed to put the flavor in before it's boiling or after, but we'll figure that out. So first we're going to put in 1 cup of sugar and then 1 cup of water. Then we're going to stir it together, turn this on, and start it boiling. Now the directions didn't say how much flavor to put in, but the back of the bottle, or maybe it was the back of the box, said that 1/4 teaspoon is about 1 cup of rum. So the flavor, 1/4 teaspoon. So that's what I'm going to do. And dump. The next step is to pour it onto a cookie sheet with parchment paper on it. Woo! Oh my god, that's thick. It's like syrup. Which isn't surprising, considering that's how I make my syrup. There we go. I'm just going to spread it out a little bit. And then we let it cool some. And hope it tastes as good as the sugar wax, or better. And then we let it cool. I'll be back once it's cooled to where I can actually cut it. I thought I would show you this. It has hardened to the back of the spoon. So I'm going to have a spoon that I can lick the candy off of. It's still a little too hot, but I'm definitely going to get to try it soon. Yeah, that's cool. String candy. That's pretty good. You have to see this. I tried to pull an edge piece off. I got glass candy. It looks like saran wrap. Oh my god, it's really good. Okay, now that I'm eating my saran wrap candy, because apparently you can pull it out to really super thin. Another thing, I have a lollipop thing. It's a silicone lollipop holder that I've been looking at, and when I have the money I'm going to buy it and try and make lollipops. This isn't bad, but it needs a little more flavor. Next I'm going to try drawing lines in it if it's not too crispy. Horrible lighting over here, sorry. Oh my god. This is like really difficult to cut through. Yeah, we're just going to break it like glass. Yeah. Ew, candy. okay, when it's done hardening, we're just gonna break it like glass because that's harder than I thought. I promise there will be some left by the time this is over. Just an update, I have definitely made hard candy. It needs more flavor, and I have no idea how you're supposed to cut it. So we're gonna break it. It's still not ready to be broken yet, but the edges are, and so I'm gonna show you. Nick! The middle is still pretty warm, but I did accidentally break off the edge pieces, and they break like, oh shit. Oh, my dog will have a treat. It's good, but it's so mildly flavored that you really can't taste very much. I should probably stop eating this for the next batch. When we make the coconut rum, we're going to use twice the sugar and twice the water and twice the flavoring. Actually, probably more than twice the flavoring. I'll tell you the numbers whenever I go adding stuff. Two cups of sugar. 1, 2 cups of water. 1, 2, a half a teaspoon of coconut. Oh my god, do you know what this smells like? You know from the 80s, like whenever you put on suntan lotion and oil and like tried to give yourself skin cancer out in the sun? This smells just like the suntan lotion. 1, and then rum, and 2. Hopefully that's enough flavor. I have to say it doesn't smell good right now. Then we start boiling. Oh my god, it's taking forever. Actually a little bit too hot, but whatever. We'll work with that. Let's see how it looks. Looks like syrup. Yum, yum. Now I pour it onto the parchment paper. I have to say it smells a lot better now than it did when it first started cooking. That or I'm just really used to the smell. Yeah. Playing with lava. This is actually kind of therapeutic. I have to tell my counselor, I'm going to bring in a pot, a bunch of sugar, some flavoring. Then we'll just stand there and talk while oh my god, this is turning, like crystallizing. Oh well. I'm sure it'll taste good. Maybe I should like stop messing with it. Okay, now I'll stop messing with it. And then we're going to leave this on the spoon. Okay, this is really weird. It's like sizzling. Can you hear that? Maybe it's down here. So when this is done foaming and sizzling, then we'll play with it. I don't want to burn myself. Something about having to go to the emergency room. Not going. Update. So this batch isn't clear like glass. It's actually kind of hard, but not see-through. So apparently when you pour it, you're not supposed to like mess with it like I did. Or if you do, you end up with something that looks like this. Rather than something that looks like this. By the way, that's the rum. We ended up eating it because, well, it was good. The candy is cooled, both batches, and while the broccoli is cooking, which is probably the sound that you're hearing, we're going to break this up. These are the two batches. This one is the just plain rum, which like half my neighbors have tried now. They all like it. And this one is, well, the one that I poured out and was playing with the spatula. So we're going to break this up with my hippo mallet and make candy that way. Ooh, nice. Hold on, now I gotta try it. I like this one. It has a lot more flavor. It kind of, it's not like hard candy. It kind of crumbles a little bit in your mouth. Like crumbly sugar candy. Definitely like this one. We're gonna break some more. Ready? Oh my god. I definitely made candy. I like this batch really, really, really. Can't even think of words. It's so tasty. Now onto just the plain rum candy. So this is the plain rum candy. It's just rum. And I'm going to break it the same way. Wow, that does not want to break. That is like solid. This is like lollipop material. Now to try it, now that it's cooled all the way. The flavor is so mild that you can barely taste it. I think adding a half a teaspoon of flavor to each cup of sugar, cup of water is what is needed, because this is so mild, but I do like the consistency of this one also. I think if I had like the lollipop molds and the sticks, I could make totally good lollipops on this. In fact, I am going to try that as soon as I get that, but it probably won't be till the end of the month or so. I like this. I just made candy. So good. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Support me on Patreon if you'd like. I'd be so grateful. And if you have a suggestion for a recipe, or if you have an allergy and you want to find a recipe for something, let me know. I'll help you create it. And I will make a video. If I'm doing a video for you, you get the recipe before anybody else. See you next week. It's still stuck in there. It's not coming out. To be quite honest, we've been kind of nibbling off of it, so, you know, sorry. I have a little bit of a sugar high, too. Hi. And now you guys are sitting on the stove, I think. Well, shit, that's not working either. Okay, bad angle now. Woo! Ow. What's really dumb of me? I think I just cut my tongue. This would be great as lollipops. I'm licking it off the spoon. And it's like lollipop consistency. It is like hard as crap. Rather than, hold on, fresh broccoli. I totally forgot what I was saying.